Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Paul Blackburn. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Ready to go now. Here's the rookie right fielder, Chad Palma.
The right fielder, Chad Palma.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Batting second.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a ball popped up. Connor Falefa under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one hammered. That's back. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Oneil Cruz, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. In the air to left down the line. Happ heads towards it. Brings it in for the third out. Cannonball coming. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, our starting pitcher in this one, Hayden Wesneski. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Tap back to the mound, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ian Happ up to hit. The 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Marcano tracks it down for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Hunter Renfroe.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Move to first. Corner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. Top of the second. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The 1-1. Center field. Bader sizing it up. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
So digging in, Rodolfo Castro, 8th in the National League at RBIs. Right-hander kicks, deals, and downstairs. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Hunter Renfroe.
The wide to kick the pitch. Pulls that one foul. Line drive. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Trey Mancini now. Strike 2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
And now Bader up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-1. A 2-run double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out. Runner at second. Next to hit, Jake Vossler. Next pitch is popped up. The throw to first. Now 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Here's Yan Gomes.
Gomes.
Yan Gomes waits. Out to center. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. Top half of the 3rd inning. Jacob Stallings down.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now here is Tucupita Marcano. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The right fielder, Chad Palma.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Chad Palma. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And the right-hander deals. Bounce to 3rd. Castro zips it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
This one popped up. Bay makes the grab. That's out, number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Start of the 4th at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
And that one ripped to left, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bader pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ramon.
So here's Wade now. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Go home, Pirates!
Up the middle. Toss to Mancini, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Here's a 2-1.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off,
Trey Mancini getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Let's keep it going.
Renfroe on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Next pitch has popped up.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. Doubled his first time up. Runners at first and second with one gone. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And it's even up. The pitch. On a line, base hit. Here comes Renfroe around third. The throw in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Second and third, one gone. Jake Vossler, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's Yan Gomes. The 1-1. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will hit next. 3-2. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 4. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Rodolfo Castro. Can't field it cleanly.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
And now Termarr Johnson 0 for 1 with a flyout. And fouled off.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Nobody out, runner at first. The punch out there, 1 away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Forget it, guys. Double them up right here.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Castro stands at first with 1 out. This to center field. Bader should have it. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 30, Tucupita Marcano.
Up next for the Pirates, Tucupita Marcano. His first at bat was a strikeout. The pitch. On the ground right side corner. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Pirates leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Hayden Wesneski won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That's ripped. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on with 1 out. And here's the first baseman. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
Out.
And that's 2. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Chad Palma.
Chad Palma.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Ji-Hwan Bae. In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Next pitch is popped up. Bosler under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 5-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one's in there, and that is strike two. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, Johnson. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And up next for Chicago, Jake Vossler, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. And the 2-2. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 1 out. Digging in, Ian Happ. The pitch. There's a strike.
3-2.
Gomes on second. Kiner-Falefa over at first with 1 away. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner, 1 for 3. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Out to short. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 1. We go to the top of the 7th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, O'Neal Cruz. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. That one is hammered right field. Renfroe ranging back, still going back. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. The 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rodolfo.
At the plate for Pittsburgh,
Castro.
Rodolfo Castro. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 1. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
So man aboard, Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Bay over to second. How about that double play? Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is that. 1 left for the Cubs, and they're on top 7-1. Jordan Hicks comes on now.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Tucupita.
And the batter now, Tucupita Marcano. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 7-1. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jake Vossler. And here it comes. Line to left, and that's just foul. The pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up now for Chicago, Yan Gomes. Here's a 2-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Isaiah.
So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Cub to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
There's a strike.
2-2 now.
Comes a 2-2. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Chad Palma.
Chad Palma.
2-1 now. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the air, right side. Bellinger coming on. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, shortstop.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. At the belt and fires. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Runner leads away at second. There's a strike.
We got full count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.